Oh boy. Okay. Is it not gonna... I did click game. It'd help if I click the right thing. I'm running on only 4 hours of sleep. But I'm going to do stuff. I guess this is the opposite of hating myself, but... Did I mention that that's now, like, been upgraded to a slur? Just FYI. I guess hello as well. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I never did look up how to actually scale the ramps. So. Allowance now, please. You're gonna call me a slur and then ask for allowance? Another 10 billion? I kind of want to keep that as a one-time thing. I don't want that to be a regular thing. And I think we determined that... Why does it look like the mic is peeking out every time I talk? Shouldn't be that bad. Unless OBS updated again. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember what the... OBS, are you... It should be up in the yellow, not all the way up in the red, but... Huh. Okay. But no, if you're gonna start your first message with calling me a name, no money for you. I am already asleep. I'm not in the mood. $500 million. I mean, that was a one-time thing. At least I want to keep it as a one-time thing. We'll see though. Even 9,000 is way too much anyway. Okay, okay, let's just run it and see what happens. I mean, you can have the typical allowance. Especially if you're not calling me names. There you go. There's at least the typical allowance. Okay. How do I add one? It was like, it's 999. Okay, yeah, share the wealth. That's a good idea. It looks like it's hitting red every time I say something. Is it now finally picked up? So if I do further away then? Because I don't want it to be in the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a little better. It's the red, but doesn't go over. It's kind of weird to have the mic further away, but... Okay. I figured out how to scale this the other day. And I do not remember how I did it. But maybe that is the use of recording everything. Because I can just go look at past self and be like, wow, what a dumbass. Okay, no, that was... Okay, yeah, that was 2 Dishonoreds. So then this one? It's like, it wasn't just the 3 days ago. Yeah, this was me getting nothing done and then playing a bunch of video games. Okay, so when was the last time that let's pull this over here anyway. This one. Okay, so this, somewhere in here. Wow, that stream avatars comes through nice and clear when there's no music. Okay, that's Boritro. This was me screwing around with Blender. Didn't I? Did I miss a video? Or was it this one? Yeah, okay, no, that's me just showing off my vacation, screwing around with that, and then getting to Dishonored. Did maybe I didn't stream that. Yeah, no, wait, I didn't stream that, did I? The one time I actually went and did something and didn't stream it is the one time I actually wanted. Yeah, because I just have the picture of me saying, oh, look, I figured it out. And then didn't actually stream that. Why didn't I stream 2 days ago, by the way? My board game class that I'm doing for the next couple months is going to be Wednesdays. So some of those Wednesdays are going to be are going to disappear. And then work's got a lot more stressful, so that's why I started late today, and we'll probably be continuing to start late in the future. So I say late, but my schedule says I start at 6, so I was just trying to start earlier. But I don't think there's going to be early starts for quite a while. I just got too much stress. Like I said, I didn't even sleep last night, so. And I am just going to keep pushing myself, because fuck me. Work until I drop. Rise and grind. Sleep stream time. Like, I haven't even set up the monetization on Twitch. It's like, there's just so much of this that I haven't done. So I'm hoping I can just stress about everything for quite a while and get a bunch of stuff done. I'm hoping last minute panic will finally fix me. Or maybe I just collapse. That's probably the more likely scenario, is I am tired and weak and will just collapse. Okay. I did not save the process of how I blew up the size of this thing, but Dream Tech should hopefully... Okay, bugger off with the LinkedIn. But Dream Tech should hopefully have... Okay, I thought I had that there. This, there. I need an extra tab for all of the things that I Google. Or Akosha, as the case may be. I was Dream Tech. YouTube. This. There's a C. There's a C in Dream Tech. I have not... Is the desktop photo AI generated? No, these are all old AF. These are all just really old photos. I did that back in college. It's 10 years ago at least that I found those pictures, and like, it's grainy because it's blown up and stuff too. Okay, Mike, why are you so sensitive now? Are you gonna be like this the whole... So if we do a little bit of this, then I can yell into the mic with that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a little better. Now it's not gonna peak. Just wondering why it's so sensitive now. That's good, because I was having a hard time trying to get it up to the... Okay, now I can put the mic at the right spot. Or a better spot. Okay. I was watching YouTube videos, which I didn't do today. Because I was a good kid today. And will continue to be a good kid into the future. Which hasn't happened in like 10 years. I have been such a piece of shit. And will probably continue to be. Okay, so did they show changing scale in here? Are you winning, son? Okay, that was the points. That was the... just useful. Okay, that's just a bunch of spline stuff, which, yeah, I want spline stuff, but I want the mesh. Spline users, triggers, computer properties, tutorial, and feature showcase. Maybe this one? Somewhere in here should be... yeah, UV scale, UV offset. Okay, there's the road pieces. Take and make a road channel and slap it into there. Okay, there's a pretty road. Okay, and then we can up the count. This is all old AF too. Configure road. Does this still even exist, though? It's like the tool got updated, so I don't think that even exists anymore. Yeah, and I'm not turning on music either, because of like literally any distraction, my brain will latch on and focus on it. So I'm like, nope, fuck you, no fun. This is a no fun zone. Forevermore. Until I die. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, so I just get depressed. Ugh. Okay, UV offset, UV scale. So show me the prefab, which should look like a spaghetti monster. So. Sleep, what's that? I'm actually lucky enough that I can sleep. That's genetically, I feel very glad that I can sleep on a regular basis. I don't have that many sleep issues. Although now I grind my teeth too. It's like, it's one of those things, it's like just getting older. It's like, okay, well, I think that's also stress related. I'm also wondering how much of my kidney stone is just stress related. It's just me being an absolute dumbass, and I'm like, I could put off all of this life stuff, right? Oh, look, the bill's due and it's expensive. Because that's healthcare. And whatever else. Or like when I went looking at the bank, and it's like, oh, look, you had a gym membership for like 3 years. I'm like, what? That wasn't supposed to be there. Wonderful. That's just a lot of money down the drain. Okay. Where's the noodle? Isn't there supposed to be a noodle? There's the noodle. Okay, so now if I change the UV scale on the channel, the channel 1, UV scale seemed to be something, right? And then that did absolutely nothing. So... I was like, are you out of money or something? What happened with the slots there? Okay, so the channel, I bumped those up to 5. That doesn't seem to have done anything. If I run the game, that's also going to do absolutely nothing, right? Just like me. Wonderful. Okay, the noodles. I need the... wherever the noodles are. No, not you. You're the good one. I don't know how I did that. Now, the one time that I didn't actually record my process is the one time that I actually need to figure out what in the heck I did. Okay, UV scale. That's a lie. Okay, that's really neat. That doesn't help me at all. I just need to make the thing a lot bigger. That's literally it. I just need to make it bigger. And this is going to be hours of work for me to figure out where the specific number is to make it bigger. Because I am just that stupid. I guess if I wanted to be nicer, I could say I'm that tired, but I'm not in a nice mood, so I am just incredibly stupid. Okay. It's not a code thing. It is a number thing here. It sure feels like it should be the spline mesh, and then in here, changing the scale of it. But that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, unless it is a code thing. Unless the code is overwriting the scale when it places the points. Which it shouldn't. At least I wouldn't think it would, but maybe it is. Get component spline computer set points to the points array. The points are this spline point. Okay, how about the... Can I mess with the spline computer? Spline computer. Spline computer is equal to a new, not a new spline computer, it's equal to this spline computer. And this spline computer is, yeah, here I am like, I want to mess with music. No, no. The instant I look at any kind of music thing, it's going to be, oh, I got to figure out the exact song I want. Oh, we got to figure out, oh, let's look up, like, what happened to whatever artist. Oh, look, and then all the time is gone. Let's listen to that. I don't know if the Katy Perry album is terrible. It's just nothing. That latest Katy Perry album was just nothing. Which is a bummer, because I used to really like Katy Perry. Why are we giving me way too much gold? I don't want that money. Or maybe I do. I've got bills to pay. I need some kind of income. But the fake internet money's not going to be it. Real internet money, that's where it's at. Which is a let's beg for subs, I guess. Sub to my Twitch, you get content to me being sad and depressed. Because that's probably what it's going to be for at least the next month or so. Okay. That was to set the points. What I wanted to do was just see if I go into the spline computer, what numbers can I mess with? Calculate the length. Draw thickness, editor path color. It didn't give me any money, but it just took it from you. That sucks. Yeah, I was like, because that's more money than the, those lower numbers there. Okay, it's all get points, get points. Can I change the scale of the thing? Okay, actually, Secondarily, what if I take my good example project, copy it, and mess with the numbers on that, and see if that does something? Okay, so you're the good example. Which it also looks kind of blown up weird, so it's like, okay, what happened there? So now, if I mess with, there should be, like, I feel like there should be numbers in here that are different than the other things. Which is what makes it bigger. But I can't seem to find those numbers. And the one time I wasn't streaming it is the one time I figured it out. And as I get older, I am rapidly getting stupider. Which sucks, because I didn't start off very smart to begin with. Okay, there's no size modifier. Okay, let's drag you off of the planet so that you're very conspicuously, like, different. And then give you back the 999? I don't know if it's giving it back if I'm just the bank anyway, so... I was like, I could make you beg for it. I could say, give me a pretty please. Give me an apology for calling me names. Maybe. Or I could do as I always do, just roll over and show my stomach and say, oh, well, just, don't hurt me. Okay, numbers on you. Yeah, because I thought I remember messing with this. Offset modifiers. But even this is not messed with. Aha! Okay, this looks suspicious. This looks very suspicious. So 1 to 1 and the offset is 0.4. That's a different number. But that's just a position offset, not a scale offset. Okay, size modifiers. Offset modifiers. Okay, and I did do that. I messed with that. And the size modifiers. Start and end there. How about this one? What do you have as your start and end on your size modifiers? Because for some reason, yeah, it's the same flippin' thing. It's no matter what numbers I mess with, it just says, nah, bugger off. You're not tall enough to ride this ride. Okay, give me flat. No, I like curvy better. And this one. Okay, no, that's... That's not the mesh. Wait, okay, I was gonna say, I put everything back to how it was. Why did it not look like it? Okay, but this does say spline mesh, so it feels like that should be the mesh. And then if I change the scale on this, that just, yeah, that's just the whole thing. Which makes it harder to position. The position is actually fine. All the positions of everything is fine. I just want the actual mesh to be bigger. Which has got to be somewhere in this spline mesh. UV scale sure looked like it earlier, and then this is just a bunch of nothing. So what if I do... So yeah, that's just a bunch of nothing. And I would assume the size modifiers. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing here that I don't need. I don't need a second one of these. Also, how do I get rid of it now that I've done this? Delete it. Okay, there we go. Draw modules. Aha! There we go, you stupid mother flippin' piece of... Okay, so... Can you do it for all of them, though? Instead of doing the... There we go, the whole thing bigger. Holy hell. That wasn't so hard, was it? No, it wasn't. That's what flippin' sucks. What do you mean there's errors? I don't think I messed with the code, right? Okay, I did mess with the spline computer. There's gotta be some music I can listen to that's not gonna... Give me my Bandcamp, then? Yeah, see, no, but then the instant that you give up, once you have a crack in the distractions... You're gone. You're dead. You're done for. And then suddenly nothing gets done. Once one thing slips, the whole thing slips. Apparently I can't even do that. So it gave the amount? There we go. I could do that at least. Okay. So let's just... I got rid of the code problem, right? So now... These ramps are... Bigger. There we go. Bigger. Okay, it's nowhere near the actual, like, planet, though. But it is on a sphere, so... Yeah, it's always the small, easy fixes that are annoying. Real errors in building the project, and after 4 hours, figured it was a single checkbox. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bug like that. That very first job I had, that was it ended up just being a typo, but it was in the like input text rather than the just in the code somewhere. So it was a lot harder to find. Okay, so why are you running? Why are you like this? Okay, the points are being set, but point, position, offset, position, offset, position, offset. Which is fine, but the spawn point times the planet radius. So the planet radius seems to be way in the heck off. So planet radius. U Planet radius. Make it like 3 instead of 30. Because that seems to be like way off of the planet. Also, isn't that... Aren't the two things the same? Yeah, they're the same. They're one and the same number there. So why? Okay. Yeah, so 30 was perfectly fine for a planet size. That's good. So then here, this planet generation, why are you not anywhere? I never even got into Vine all that much. I think the why are you running is a Vine thing. Just for some reason, that's the one that specifically got stuck in my head. I think it's also because it's applicable to, like, literally anytime you see somebody running. Or, you know, code running. You could say, why are you running? Okay, so maybe not multiplied by the planet radius. Okay, what happens if I don't do that then? If I do a smaller number? It would make sense to me that it would just pick on the... I didn't go grab water. Dadgummit, I'll be back. Okay. I have water, and I forgot to put it in a glass. Let's get some real, like, ASMR going. There we go. No, I'm thinking it's just like hypnotism or something. You are feeling very sleepy. Sleepy. I hypnotize myself, so what's gonna happen. Okay. I was running the game. At least this starts up a whole heck of a lot faster than the thing at work. I think it's a solid minute for the project to start at work, which is part of the reason why it was hard for me to get anything done, because it's like, you want me to just stare at a loading bar for a solid minute? Oop, I'm gonna look at my phone instead. Oh, there goes all the distractions. That's why I said, nope, not even music. This is a distraction-free environment. Although I'm streaming, which is distraction, so I lied. I'm a liar, that's what it is. Okay. So that did nothing. The spawn point multiplying by the planet radius did nothing. This point position offset? Okay, so now we just continue scraping out all the code that I did to... Oh, it's multiplied by the planet radius anyway. You're the one adding the issue. So don't... Oh, I was going to say that's compounding it, but that's not... That's not... It's overwriting this though, right? Or the spawn point with the planet radius and then this having a planet radius. This should have normalized it, right? Or no? I mean, should have made it a little closer, but... You love money? I wish I loved money. It'd be so much easier if I was just like, oh, greed. Just like number go up? Yeah, that's what I want. Nah, for me, I don't care about money. Now, you have to have money to live in a society, so you have to care about money. But I really don't want to care about money. Why does none of this seem to be doing anything? I need these to this point position offset, so let's scrape that out of there then. Just do a spawn point on... Okay, just give me a random point on the edge of the planet. How about that? That's... Should be just a random point on a sphere multiplied by the planet radius. And yet... Okay. Why did I do spawn point X and X and X? Is this supposed to be another one of those, like, the dangers of copy pasting, which I will never learn? The problem is I got old. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I haven't learned my lesson. I'm still young. It'll happen eventually. And now I'm like, nope, I'm over 30. I am old. And I haven't learned my lesson. Uh-oh. It went into the, like, I'm cute and young and still learning into, uh-oh. No, I'm just stuck like this. Unless it's not supposed to be that, but I guess, again, we'll see. I'll just keep messing with numbers until it turns into what I want, instead of actually just taking the time to say, okay, how do you actually math this out? Gonna go to work? Well, I'm returning at some point. It's probably not gonna be a long stream. So... I'm assuming work is going to be a lot longer than, like, I mean, it's probably going to be 2 hours at the max. Why is changing the code not doing anything? This is flipping thingamabob, right? So it should just be random points on a sphere. And then it makes whatever... Yeah, points add point. Oh, wait, I got rid of this. So now none of the points are ever getting set. I commented out one too many things. Okay, so I lied. Go back to this one then. Let's see what this does. Yeah, okay, that's why I wasn't doing it in, because I wasn't setting anything. Okay. I learned enough healthy, like, coping mechanisms, too, where it's like, oh yeah, you just gotta be gentle, you gotta be kind with yourself, like, you wouldn't say that to another person, right? You wouldn't be that mean to another person, right? Okay, I was getting kind of suspicious of this noodle here. I'm like, that looks like it's not doing nothing. Okay, so what is this extra noodle that I've been eyeballing? Is that you? You can go away. I thought that was the one that was on the planet. Why is there an extra noodle one? When there's all these, like, thick ones. Huh? Why are you offset? It's all 0, 0, 0. Excuse me, the points are all actually on the surface of the planet. Okay, also, how about just one at a time? Because apparently I'm not placing them correctly. Just one ramp. We're going to put it on the planet correctly. So, I did an offset though, right? Position offset, position offset, position offset. Maybe there actually was a method to the spawn point X. Man, because that's just it. No, that is a... Okay, maybe there was something to this. Yeah, okay, so that's the initial, like, source point for the ramp. Then he makes the ramp and picks some points. The points are... They should all be just offset a little bit from that one source point. So let's see if that's any closer. Seeing it on the camera at least. Okay, why are you there? Why are the points there and the offset of the ramp is ridiculous? Probably because I messed with the offset of the ramp when apparently I didn't need to. I was trying to figure out the scale thing. So the scale thing was... I did leave this like that. Okay, this scale can just be set back to that. Oh no. Okay, at least I figured out what the number was, even if I don't remember where it is. Shoot, okay, it wasn't in channel. Was it this blind computer? Okay, at least I can scrub back through the video here to figure out what in the heck I did, but I do not remember what in the heck I did. Okay, it wasn't the scale there. Well, okay, wasn't it the size modifier and then this? Yeah, okay, there. Interpolation size. I didn't want it to change its size over time. But I think at the same time, I was also messing with the offset modifiers. Yeah, offset being 2. So there. Don't offset it in any amount. Yeah, 2 in the Y might be exactly why it's not on the planet. There we go, you bastard. That's what sucks. My reaction is not, oh, I did it. It's, man, I should have been able to do that a lot faster, a lot earlier. It's the same thing with something like Elden Ring and stuff, too. It's not, oh, yay, I did it. It's not success. It's, wow, I'm well below my expectations. Maybe I have ridiculous expectations. I mean, that would track. My mom always expects. That she just expected the best. And never said, hey, good job. Only said, oh, you could do better. Okay, so now all of the points are... Okay, position offset. So if I make this a lot smaller... Well, and actually, if I just do 2 points and make a very small ramp... Yeah, it's also like, how do I get it to, like, crawl along the edge of the planet? That's another good question. So, back to you. Number of points is 2 now. Just 2. So can I make a very small ramp on the planet? No. You didn't update. Why are you not updating? You've got like 10 points or something, right? Somewhere in this spline computer? It's only 10 points. Channel, yeah, because the mesh is the thing that I'm modifying. The spline computer. There we go. Has a list of 10 points. Why do you have a list of 10 points? I just updated this to say 2 points, please. Just 2 points. Excuse me. The number of points that it's making and setting the points here. Is it because it's less than... This doesn't have any points in it though, right? The prefab should not have any points in it. There we go. Now you updated. Okay, so that is... I need a smaller ramp. Okay, so that's 2 points. Nice and big. So, how about a lot less? Oh, okay, there we go. Point position offset is huge. So, how about like 5 instead? So, very small ramp. Essentially just a point. When I said okay, there. Okay, you don't refresh it. So I hit play, I hit pause, I hit. Okay, so is that very small ramp? Because it doesn't look very small. It still looks kind of big. So where are these 2 points? Select point 1. Oh, they don't look too far away. But this looks like a much bigger ramp than... Also that mesh. Okay, stop. I meant to stop. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I mess with this? So I need, or rather, I'd like the mesh to be up over here. Well, either that or I could rotate it 90 degrees. So if I just do that, because I made it symmetrical. So rotation modifiers, and then here. Why does it, oh, it's just flat. I just needed to do it the once. Don't do it over time. Rotate around the Z by 90. Hell yeah, there we go. I used some brain cells that hurt. You butt. Here's almost 0. Here's a float that's almost 0. Okay, so now, do I have a small ramp on the planet? That's huge and not on the planet. And not rotated correctly. Why so big? Excuse me. All I did was change the rotation there. Okay, point position offset is like 0.1. Small. I need it to be very small. That's not small at all. It's because it's hacking through the planet that it's not looking like the ramp is positioned correctly, but I think if I look at the points there, there's a very small ramp. You're not rotated correctly. Oh, I have to rotate it along the... Oh, no. Oh, no. That would entirely make sense that I have to figure out the rotation of the ramp and not just kind of change a number, but... Okay, so... There's a very small ramp. That's what I wanted. And that's the right position. Although I could also just I have to change the rotation of it anyway. So this rotation modifier stuff is unnecessary. So how about a no, and a no, and a no? How about a very small rotation? How about a no rotation, please? There we go, 0. Just straight up 0. That's fine, that's good, that's dandy. Okay. So now, the spline computer? Or am I looking at the spline mesh rotation modifier? I have the spline computer. So then do I do spline computer, spline... How about just mesh? No, okay, spline computer rotation? That's the game object though, right? Set points, set points. Do the points have a rotation? Point and something else. So point dot position set tangents size. I guess I could have done that too, is just set the size of the points maybe? Would that have changed the mesh size? It's funny that they show putting a spline on a planet, but then don't show putting a spline mesh on a planet. Kind of wild to me that I had a long, productive workday and then also have turned into a at least somewhat productive evening here. It hasn't even been an hour. I'm like, it's bedtime. No, I'm going until I collapse, not just until bedtime. Is it the normal? Okay, not position. I need the rotation of the mesh. Well, and the video had... You could set the rotation of each. Where they're making like a bendy road and everything, right? Okay, yeah, that's just the different meshes that are part of the spline. Yeah, okay, and they're just selecting individual points and then doing their nasty work to them. Maybe point transform? Okay, no, it doesn't have a transform, so it is not a game object. Set a tangent. Set a normal. But this is the normal X and normal Y and normal Z? Yeah, I was gonna say just a normal. Point normal is... the look at. Okay, normal is a vector 3, transform.look at is... rotates the transform, so the forward vector points at world position. Ain't there another one? It's transform. Okay, no wonder I get confused, because this is a void. This is look at, and it doesn't return anything. But then there's another one that's like transform something or other that... I thought it was something like look at, but maybe it's something related to movement or something. That actually just returns something, and then you have to... Okay, that's the transform. So the point normal is a vector 3. Wait. This is a vector 3. This is a transform component. Let's do a look at. Is it quaternion dot something or other? I doubt that. Because I'm pretty sure it's the transform dot look at. Look rotation? The normal of the point needs to be pointing up, right? So couldn't you just use the normalized position as the planet is at 0, 0, 0? The normalized position being just the... yes, I could, because the planet is at 0, 0, 0. Again, I will blame it on the fact that I've had 4 hours of sleep, but I'm also just incredibly dumb. Why is the, like, and if you keep saying it, you're only gonna make it true. Well, if I keep saying it, then I can keep feeling like I have an excuse instead of actually putting in the work to do better and be better. Oh, I had point position here as a normalized thing anyway, right? Wait, okay, so if I just do that... What does that do? Does that do anything for me? Okay, so it's like if I can get a... Well, okay, and maybe I'll bump up the number, maybe? It seemed to be doing all of the ramps in the same spot, though, too, is the weird thing. I'm like, I thought it was going to do things all over the planet. Yeah, it was like the spawn point is an on-unit sphere for each ramp. But then when I looked at all the ramps, they were, like, pretty close to each other. Or rather, they looked like they were all at the same spot. I was like, this isn't like an on update that it updates or something, right? I would assume it's just whenever it hits it. Okay, bump it back up to 10. If I have little super mini ramps, that might be a little easier to see. Yeah, they're all in the same flippin' spot. Like, who authorized this? Okay, can I please zoom in on them and look at the ramps? You're good. You're rotated the right way around. No, you're not. Well, kind of. You're way the heck over there? Okay, so no, they are kind of hopping around a little bit. Give me one of these stupid ones. There's a ramp right here. I can see the ramp there. Okay, no. It's gotta be election-related phone calls have just ramped up. Ha ha ha, ramped up because I'm looking at ramps. Okay. I mean, those look okay. What are you? Who are you? What is this? I didn't see that one. There we go, this first one. So why are you having a ball doing your own thing here when you're supposed to be looking at the planet with the rest of them? Can you please, like, let me look at it. Okay, so you are... Actually, no, you're all good. Except the first one. The first one's not good. But the rest of these are good. Okay, so... That's kind of wild. Well, okay, it's... Okay, so now if I go back to rotating at 90 again... Will that stay or will that go? So, 90. I want some music. No, any distractions. Ooh. Ooh-hoo-hoo. No. No best viewers. Only subpar viewers. Wait, huh? Why has it still got the message there, though? Did he get rid of the message? Okay, let's go look at the stream here. No, it's still there. What? It says I banned him, and yet the message is still there? Excuse me. Moderated then? What's with the little sword then? Okay. That doesn't do nothing? Oh, that's just the message says. Okay. And then... But they got banned. Not unbanned. They're banned, but the message is not gone. Can I please have the message gone? Oh, not published to chat. What do you mean? I saw it right here. You don't see any message. Okay, it's just because I'm... Okay. That's kind of odd. Because I was looking at Twitch over here too, where I'm like, okay, if I pull up my Twitch, then... Okay, I was like, well, maybe it just used to actually get rid of the message on my end too, where I wouldn't see it. Because now I'm sitting here looking at it. There's a message that only I can see. Yeah, there's like, I can see this message. A nice big red that it's like it's not going away. Kind of obnoxious. Okay. Back to you. Can you like not show it to me as well? Chat doesn't have to look at it. Can I not look at it as well? I wanted to be excited about all my ramps here. Look at them. They're all on top of each other and... Wow, you gotta be real specific with that curve. And... Why did you pick two opposite ends of the planet? It'd say, okay, this is the only two spots. Like, I'd understand one spot, but not two spots. Also, I made that a pretty small flippin' number, so you wouldn't do this kind of nonsense. You're like, nah, bruv. We in the planet still. Okay. Well. Oh, it's been over an hour. I'm gonna sit. It's gonna make me fall asleep immediately. Either that, or I'm just gonna use stress to... Okay, see, now I'm getting worried because I sat down and didn't yawn immediately. Like, some debug logging with the random unit sphere position. The two places with the ramps don't seem really that random and would like to know where it goes wrong. Yeah, and well, because it kind of looks like it's not updating this. It's like it's... Because I feel like it should be updating it for every ramp. So when it does a new ramp, it should be getting a new unit sphere position. But that doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, I've just been running on this big ball of stress. And I'm surprised that I haven't slowed down. I was up all night just stressing, and I'm surprised that it's still got me going till now. Okay. The spawn position. That's what we're trying to figure out. Or spawn point, yeah, that's what I wrote. Spawn point, where you at? Because it could also be this position offset is redoing it. Okay, wait, those two numbers are basically the same. This one and this one don't look as close. That looks fairly close. Try multiplying the scaling, the unit sphere, by the planet size. Like that, where I had it previously. Well, and I removed that because... Oh, yeah. It was because I commented that out. I got a little too happy with the commenting, and then... Again, this is one of those scenarios where I solve the problem as a previous self, and then... those look like wildly different numbers. Okay, let's see... Where you were at, and you were at... No, we're just playing the poll game here. I mean, it might also be the, Oh, the position offsets. Okay, so if we get rid of the position offsets and just say that the point is the point position. Well, no, it does need 2 points to be able to actually see the ramp. If it's just 1 point, I don't think that's going to actually show up. So, I guess I could do that out of curiosity. Maybe I will sleep tonight. Okay, you have... Oh, you do have just 1 point. You are showing up as something. So I could just do 1 point. And then see. So number of points is just 1. And then get rid of this offset stuff. So the point position is just the normalized. Oh yeah, and I got rid of the... Oh wait, so let's just add both of these back in. Let's see what that does. And we will stick with just the 1 point. Okay, yeah, that's where it was getting excessive. Or not? Why is there one of them on the planet? Or am I looking through the planet? No, that looks like it's way the heck off of the planet. That looks like I did too much. Except you're there. Okay, so that was, in fact, much of too much. Yeah, because even if I ask for, like, music suggestion, then it's like, oh, let's go look at this artist. Let's go. Although I guess that was part of the reason that I was streaming, is so that I can't get as distracted. I mean, it's a dual-edged sword there. Okay. The position offset. I was just gonna get rid of position offset, so this was the, yeah, just go back to U. It's just the normalized position. Let's see if that spreads out the ramps a little bit. Oh, now the spawn point X needs to be the... Well, and those position offsets are not super helpful. I wanted to get the yeah, okay, that would make sense. But yeah, I did want to get the initial point on the... yeah, I wanted to get the ramp rotated and positioned on the planet, and then I could start adding points to it to have it kind of crawl its way across the edge of the planet. Did I add a thing? Aha. So that does look like a pretty good spread. So now, let's do 2 points. Because apparently 1 was not enough. And 2 is too few. It's 3, dog. Man, I haven't thought about Fallout in a while. And I only ever played Fallout 3. Never touched Fallout 4, never... Oh, no. I did a couple hours in New Vegas until an NPC went and killed somebody, and then it saved, and then it was like, oh. That's one of those maybe I could go back to, but... I got plenty other things that I could also start up and abandon. Okay, and I think that all the ramps would need to be pushed into the planet just a smidge. Oh, that's okay. The point position offset is now very small. So, if I make that bigger, so we'll do 5 points and point position offset of like 1. So now I'm assuming I should get some like weird trees, or tree trunks rather, tentacles. I'm assuming like some tentacle ramps basically. Okay, one of them didn't get the memo. The rest... No, that actually looks like it's positioned okay. Well, no. It's probably just the fact that I made the numbers so small that it doesn't have a chance to... Yeah, because this point needs to be normalized to the planet, which I suppose this does have a normalized slapped on it, so... Okay, bigger number, let's see what that does. 50. That's way too big of a number, but... Okay, and as suspected, that's way too big of a number. Yeah, because these need to be tight. It looks like each point is on the planet, though. It Okay, yeah, you just never get the memo. That first one just doesn't get updated properly. Kind of interesting. Well, and that's the thing, is because I thought it also had a thing where you could add more in-between points. And then that's where those in-between points would need to be. Well, but that, I think that's also just on me to add more small in-between points. Yeah, that one's way to fluff over there. Okay, but those are on the planet. Okay. Yeah, because what I needed to do is kind of do a marching set of points away from the source. Okay, but the point position offset being a small number and then the number of points being upped to a more ridiculous amount, I think will get me a better curve, kind of, sort of, maybe. Okay, yeah, those didn't get the memo, didn't get the memo. You seem to have... Oh, you got last... Okay, yeah, you get the memo. So this first one gets last updates memo. Okay, I was kind of hoping that the points would branch out a little more. Wait. They're all going off of that same spawn point though, right? Yeah, point is based around spawn point. So, if I make spawn point... Yeah, okay, if I make the spawn point equal to the point position, then they will... No, add it. So now it should get a little more wild. Not a lot more wild, just a little more wild. Yeah, so instead of being clustered, it'll be more of a mess. Hopefully. Okay, that's you. Yeah, you got last. Ramps memo. Aha, okay, so there is a tendril here that did kind of shoot off on its own. So they're tending to be pretty clustered. Yeah, but it does have tendrils. Or maybe just a tendril? I feel like it should have a possibility to have like a loop or something in there too. I guess that is kind of doing that. They are still kind of clustering around a spot though. Okay. How is it only 7:30? Oh God, being productive all day. It's such a long day. And I'm like, nope, no breaks. This is forever now. Maybe choose a random direction first and then randomly change the direction slightly instead of completely random position. That's the next step, yeah. That's what I was gonna do, was make sure it kind of stretches around the planet instead of random points, but I'm gonna do more math. for nice long noodle ramps. I mean, I had nice long noodle ramps. These are much more thick. These are... I don't know if they're up to, like, lasagna noodles. Fettuccine, maybe. I do eat, like, way too much pasta. That's what I've had for dinner for the past few days and stuff, too, which... Yeah, I definitely had pasta with cheese on it and called that a meal and was like, yeah, this is also why you don't feel good. But I hate driving, so I don't go to the store to get food. Because I do like cooking and eating vegetables, but the whole process of going to the store to go get them, I dislike, so... Oh, which I need to do this weekend, except I was going to do more game dev meetups, because it happens every month, and it's like the months just keep flying by, the years keep flying by, the time keeps flying by. But if I just focus on a thing, boy, now I'm like, it's only 7:30? Exactly. Maximum boredom for maximum life extension. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to noodleize this. Okay, so the point position offset is... So where now? Where are you? Point position offset? Oh, no, that's just the number. Okay, so random range here. Yeah, because that's really what it is I want to just give it a direction. I mean, it's probably just okay if I just give it a direction. Let's say just go in that direction. Oh, and this is normalized. So it'll take whatever point and hopefully it'll slap it on the planet. Whatever that point happens to be. So can I add... It's like a random direction and then like a scalar or something. So just the... Well, okay, now let's keep this. I want to keep the random points just because it's working and I have it. But then add another one that is however I'm going to march around the edge of the planet. Which I feel like I can just pick a straight up random direction and then multiply it by the point number, which is not going to be reliable, but I'm just trying to get it working in some degree. So now how do I pick a random direction? Is that again a random ununit sphere? Or, well, random... Can I just do, like, a random vector? Because that's really all I need. Yeah, those are quaternions. Random value. And then random ununit sphere. Oop. No, other one. I lied. So if I just do an on-unit sphere multiplied by that. I guess that then. This is not going to be anything, is it? I just want to pick a direction and go in that direction for however many points. No, resist the urge to put on music. Maximum boring instead of maximum effort. Maximum boring might have been a bit much. Okay, debug, you can go away. Okay, but I still want the direction of the ramps. Maybe multiplying by that scalar was a bit much. Okay, so now let's try that again. Okay, not the first one. I guess technically the first one. So are you... That does not look like a line. That looks like... Let's see, unless it's just roaming around the entire planet multiple times over. Meaning the offset is way too much. Offset doesn't exist anymore. Okay, maybe... Okay, let's do... Divide this by a... I mean, it's kind of the speed. It's essentially I want a direction and a speed. And I want it to be a random direction, essentially, and then however much speed. I mean, speed's a weird word. Distance, then. Just because it's not a... Okay, so now we do you and you and you and you and you. There we go. I didn't change the number. It's 0, meaning it's going to be divided by 0 and it's going to complain. And explode. It will explode. It exploded. Okay, so distance being like 0.01. Small. Instead of an integer, it can be like a very small. Okay, maybe not that small, I guess. Just 1. It's dividing by 1. Is that gonna give me... anything? These seem like way too long noodle ramps. Oh, wait. That random on-unit sphere is... Okay, so give me a direction then. This is what I want it to be. Is a vector 3 direction. I know I'm doing this wrong, but I mean, kinda. Vector 3 dot random. I just want a random vector 3. Okay, so instead of changing the direction every time, let's do that instead. Dot x. Holy hell, it's only been an hour and a half. It's the power of boredom. It's only taken my entire life to figure this out. Holy balls. Look rotation viewing vector is 0. What do you mean look rotation? Okay, no, I lied. You don't need to... Nobody knows what they're doing. Especially me. Yeah, this will be the test. Well, if I really wanted to test it, I could work, and then I could pull up some music and see how distracted I am. Okay, but then this is how long is it going to take me to pull up music? So, pulling up music should literally... I have my stream music list here, but we're going to just pull up Bandcamp, click the latest album, because I like it a lot, and call that music selected. And then see how much this destroys my ability to focus. This nice long noodle ramp thing is just not happening. Okay, so if I do this for just 2 points. Okay, let's leave it real quiet. How about that? There we go. Let's see how much that breaks my focus. Oh, that's heckin' loud, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Because I have no ability to multitask at all. And yet here I am trying to stream and do game development. And talk. I guess that's the big part of streaming, but... Okay, now it's just 2 points. Again, can I get some little mini ramps? Apparently not. I could just have massive, nasty clusters of... Didn't I tone down all of the... Why do you look exactly like the thing I wanted? Kinda. spreads the number out a little more over time, but... Also, again, why are all y'all clumped up on the thing again? Did I make it so that the points were clumped up on... And spawn point, point position, point position. Just do plus. Oh wait. Because the rotation, the random rotation of the ramp is going to determine which way the position and the rotation of the ramp is going to determine how the... So if this just goes straight out from... I mean, that'll be fine. It'll be curved around the planet, if not curved. Why you gotta be so... 2D may have screwed up the order with sine and cosine, but this is kind of what... Give me the cool math thing here. So doing what now? This sounds like the same. Okay, it's not the same song. Or maybe this song just didn't end. And here I am talking about the song. That's why I didn't want. Button on the left next to the plus for new random numbers. Aha, randomize. Well, the order being green, black, blue, green. Because if that's green, black, blue, green. Because it's just going to get a little, like, weird curve in there. Red, black, green. Red, black, green. Oh, and then the blue just being the... how it pulls it out. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing how you're... Yeah, okay, so it's these. It's the double greens that was... Yeah, okay, no, that does give it a nice... at least some kind of curve and stuff. Or just placeholder values, okay. Okay, red being the spawn position. Okay, so then random 2 and direction. And then these are just extra things. Wow, it hit almost 8 o'clock and I'm like, I'm shutting down, man. 4 hours of sleep plus maximum productivity is maximum crash. Okay, so bad air. Sort of what that looking like. Okay, that being just the spawn point, and then the direction being another vector. I guess I had a direction, right? I had a distance, and I had a you were direction. So sine of random plus direction, which is random times 2 pi. So the random direction being the sine of a random vector times 2 pi. Okay, so math mathem sine. No, not sine, sin. If you're gonna do it like that. Sin. And then do. Don't know if it's easy enough to translate to 3D, but perhaps it'll help. Well, that's the thing, is I'm normalizing the points here. So I think no matter what direction it's going, it should still slab onto the planet. At least that's my hope. Is that no matter where the point is, or what it's looking at, or what it's doing, that it'll still be, Okay, so then this was random dot value times 2 pi. Math F. I was looking for like the pi button. 2 math F dot pi. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to throw numbers at a wall and see if they stick. Especially if what we're trying to do is make essentially noodles. Oh, wait, you there. And then okay, you're supposed to be a new vector 3. Yeah, I'm not finding the music too distracting. Still think it's dangerous though. And I lied, you're supposed to be cosine. Okay. And then B is A plus. Okay, so if I just do direction then. Okay, again. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then I do need to be normalized though. And it also needs to be, okay, so now it's this, and instead of the weird nonsense I was doing that it didn't seem to like very much, do this direction. Well, there's like a let 'em dare or something happening soon, isn't there? I got way too much on my plate to be doing another game jam right now, but because I got the board game group that I'm doing, I got this project that I'm working on, That's more than enough. Especially with how slow I've been working on this. Also, I think there's a less math, easier way to have a similar effect, but too tired. Going to sleep. Don't know how to really explain it in text and rather give some example code. Yeah, that's fine. If you got something, feel free to drop it. Or if you figure something out, feel free to drop it. Okay, somebody's complaining real hard. Okay, and you're not to be trusted. Okay, here. It's all like it's... Okay, I need the points to spread evenly. You goof. Yeah, okay, this is really illustrating, like, okay, it's starting very close together and then getting more and more spread out. And I need you to be even. Now, can I hack it? Because I thought there was a way to say, spread the points out. Or I should probably just figure out why it's... That's heckin' close, though. I got rid of the J, though. So it's not like it's multiplying by a scalar. I also am not using this B here, which is A plus dir. Oh, and then C is B plus. Oh, it's how do I get more points in the curve though? Because this is sort of defining a curve, and then it's like if I could have more points along this curve. Okay, wait. So A and dir, and then B plus dir. So then A plus B. That ain't nothing, right? Okay, so that's C, and that's a dir. So I guess D then? Equals A plus B. Yeah, no, that's not on the curve though. Okay, wait, A plus dir, so how about B plus dir? Yeah, but that's way the heck over there. Just not, try giving me a D. Is equal to C plus dir. Alright, C plus dir. This one. How do? C plus the... No, that's too much. Can I drag it into here? No. Dir. How do I get the little thingamabob? The other vector. Okay, whatever. Underscore button. Oh, D underscore. Okay. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. Wait, huh? So A is there. Der is there. Oh, no, der is there. Oh. C is there. B is there. Okay, so then... So it is the previous point plus the direction. So the direction is... So that's der. And then point position. Spawn point. Plus der. Oops. Okay, so then E equals MC squared equals D plus der. So that's plotting out kind of nice. And I thought that's what I had going here. Is this point position is equal to the last, or the spawn point here. That's the previous point plus the direction is equal to the new point. At least that's what it looks like to me. Oh, with more directions and stuff. Well, because this looks like it's plotting them out fairly evenly. But then when I ran it, not only did it explode in terms of... I think it said something about quaternions being a bastard, but then also... Yeah, okay, something about quaternions being a bastard. And then also... the points getting further and further apart. But starting nice and clustered. So I need it to be even, not exponential. Which is weird, because it looked like the math that you gave me was being pretty even, and I thought that's what I was doing with the math here. The random direction is a random value times 2 pi. And then sine and cosine of that direction. So random value times 2 pi. Sine and cosine of that is the direction. Then the next point is the previous point plus the direction. So the next point is the previous point plus the direction. Also, why am I doing it like this? Couldn't I just do spawn point plus direction? But I think I do need to normalize it, which that might be what's causing the issue. Would I like them to be curving in the same direction continuously in random directions or randomly increasing and decreasing the bend amount? For now, I want just the one direction. I don't know if, like, I don't know how necessary it's going to be to have it bend in a bunch of different directions. It would be kind of fun. It's kind of nice to have it kind of curving and bending on top of the planet as well, but again, that's like whatever you want to give me. That's also fine. No, you bastard. Wow, I just... Wait. Is it worse, or is it... No. That looks like evenly plotted points. Aha. It's cutting directly through the planet. But those look like evenly plotted points. Oh, and that's why it's getting spaghettified. Yeah, okay, so that's also, is this, yeah, look rotation viewing vector is 0. For spline sample? So I guess technically there is a... Most of the time, they're going to be a bunch of points close together and get further and further. But I guess there is an option of, like, if the ramp was right over... If both ends of the ramp... Or if the middle of the ramp was the point that touched, and then both of the other ends of the ramp extended out from there, you'd still get... Instead of one end of the ramp being a bunch of points, it'd be both ends of the ramp are a bunch of points. So this is doing it exactly as written. Okay, so what if I get rid of the... Because I'm like, what is causing the other issue? Hey, I got past 9 o'clock. Like I said, holy hell am I beat, though. Because I'm running on half of the sleep I usually get. Well, probably less than half the sleep I usually get. And was actually productive today. Okay, let's stop with the anything here. Who's causing the problems? Okay, so if we go get rid of you and do the... Give me my weird dumb distance one then. Because is it the sine and cosine nonsense, or is it something else that's causing it to say a look rotation? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, which is kind of what you had going anyway, right? I think this is it. I think this is me collapsing. Deflating. Okay, so are you giving me this error? Look, rotation, viewing, direction, viewing. Yeah, okay, I need to sleep too. Goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for the help. I got a lot further than I would have thought. Okay, no, this is also giving me the... Okay, why is... So is this one giving me that too? Who's the problem here? Why are you giving me this weird... Look, rotation error. No, okay, look, rotation, viewing, vector is 0. So was it always doing that? Is it because I rotated them, or I didn't think it was exploding? I thought it was running earlier. Maybe it was always exploding. It was always exploding. Okay, I don't feel like it was, though. It's not that, right? It says look rotation. It says it's a rotation issue. Give me what I had, because I'm really kind of curious if... Oh, and I did need it to be normalized. Okay, what I really want is this. These two things. There. Those two things normalized. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening here. Okay, but what happens if I export this? Because those are just warnings. Or if I do build. I do a build. Stun blinded builds. Where's the day? Okay, 4. Okay, what does this do? And it runs. It's laggy AF, but it runs. Saw a ramp. Really, just the one? I didn't add a restart button, reset button either. I didn't add an escape button either. What's this clip arrange thing? What does that mean? Ah, shoot, it had a button for distribute the points evenly. I thought. Okay, I needed a restart button. This will get pulled into something else. Okay, updates. If get key. Wait, what am I doing this R thing? No, 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 no. Keycode.r. There we go. Keycode. Escape. There we go. Okay. So now I should be able to reset it and escape the scene. Should make it a lot easier for... No. For October, there we go. Well, and I did... You ended up somewhere else, didn't you? Okay, everything's marked. Squeeps me. Wait, you're supposed to be... Uh-oh. Okay, let's do... No, not what I meant. You there for just a second. And then we put you back here. There, you're supposed to be there. There we go. And then these... That's where I was... Since I will be going to a game dev meetup, or multiple game dev meetups this weekend again. Okay, so I did. If I just pull up my Instagram, that shows what I was working on, which was, here's the original prototype. And then I can show off the updated planet stuff. Really? Are you not gonna let me close the window? Really? Huh. Okay, and then those two can go away too. Okay, it's not what I was doing. I was running another build so that I could restart it a couple times until I get something that looks okay enough. You're giving me the same thing, aren't you? You're giving me literally the same thing. Why are you... What? But if I run this... It's not like I was putting in a seed or anything. Yeah, it's here's this horrible monstrosity. No, that's it? That's all you get? Okay. That's all you get, and don't throw a fit. That's not even a good, like... That's not a good angle on it. Okay, let's just let it go around the whole way, and then I can chop this down. Okay. Cool. Oh, and that's going to take a while to close anyway. So let's just let that close. Go over to video. Yeah, there we go. And then this is super long. I want just the end of this from there to there. And then by that, I mean just this, basically. Something like that. Okay, so that's almost a little something. And then with that success, I'm going to bed. Bye-bye, good night, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back on Monday. We'll see. Bye.